Hi there! You're watching a short series of basic questions about Spiritism. What is a spiritual obsession? A spiritual obsession is the negative influence that a spirit exerts over the other. Obsessions are carried out by disturbed spirits who are on the spiritual plane, either seek revenge or looking for someone to prey on to fulfill their passions and addictions. When someone dies, it doesn't mean that person will go through an instant transformation. On the contrary, individuals are after death what they were when they had a physical body. The only difference is that since they lack a physical body, they will use someone else's body to spiritually attach themselves so they could continue their passions. For example, for those individuals that had an addiction before death, when it dies, that person continues to have the same craving, but because it lacks the physical body, these spirits will attach themselves to someone who has the same kind of addiction and would stimulate them to continue to do drugs. Hence, the obsession will take place, where a spirit will continually to influence an individual to continue with self-destructive behavior. This is why it's so hard to stop, because when we have an addiction or passion, we are never alone. Another strong motive that spirits start an obsession process is due to hatred. For example, if someone was killed, that individual, now as a spirit, will seek revenge and it will create any situation in which the murderer will suffer. There are also obsessions. They are the result of evil doing from previous life experiences, where selfish and arrogant individuals caused many people pain, and as a result, those spirits who did not forgive follow their enemies, even in this lifetime, to make them suffer for their wrongdoing. Spiritism explains that apart from all the causes of mental and physical illnesses, obsession is, at the first hand, the primary causes of many diseases. Those who are suffering today are those same individuals who made others suffer in past reincarnations. And their illnesses is just the law of cause and effect taking place in their lives, because those who are suffering are reaping what they have sown. There are different degrees of obsession that range from simple influences, which is the unpleasant thoughts that pops up in our mind, to the complete control of the spirit over the individual, where the victim loses its will. Obsession is, without a doubt, the main cause of human disturbances and self-destructive behaviors. It is also the cause of unspeakable crimes and even the creator of wars. Yet, obsession is unknown to most people. The knowledge of Spiritism is an incomparable factor to eradicate obsessions from our lives, because it reveals an entire population of individuals that we ignored existed. Religion in general have spoken of spirits, referring to them as being demons or wicked angels, eternally condemned to evil doing. On the other hand, Spiritism explains that spirits are regular people with our same needs, who are either waiting to come back to a new reincarnation or have evolved to a higher plane in the spiritual evolution. At the Spiritist Center, there are mediumistic meetings where therapeutic sessions are held in the favor of people who are being hunted by spirits, or in Spiritist terms, obsessed. When the spirits are properly oriented and finally understands the uselessness of obsessing someone, it leaves the obsessed individual to its own, thus alleviating the person from their suffering. Also, Spiritism teaches that we are the cause of obsession, Because as long as we make people suffer and they die, we have potential enemies on the other side of life. One of Spiritism's mission is to unveil the spiritual world and equip us with the best moral virtues to not only eradicate obsession from our lives, but also to prevent us from creating pain and misery for our future.